For years, the mountain town of Asheville, North Carolina was best known for Carl Sandburg, Gladys Knight, and America's biggest house. That all changed in 1994 when an engineer who brewed beer in his dorm room as a kid decided to move to Asheville and try it on a larger scale. "30 years later, 49 more brewmasters took up residence there. Today, Asheville is recognized as Beer City, USA. As homeowners struggle to rebuild their lives a year after Helene, those 50 breweries are doing the same. As this old house follows the recovery around this mountain town, Kevin sat down with the head of operations for the oldest craft beer maker in town, Highland
Let's just
Brewing.
get into it. Why don't we start with the history? Tell me about how this place got started.
I'm not known as Brock Ashburn. I'm known as Leah's husband or Oscar's son-in-law. And so my father-in-law started Highland in downtown Asheville in 1994. And for those who know anything about Asheville, the early 90s were kind of the start of the whole kind of downtown revolution. It was started under Barley's Pizza, and they quickly ran out of room because after they convinced people that craft beer was something you needed to try, then they wanted more of it. And so as that footprint of people drinking Highland beer grew, we ended up having to move here in 2006. And then 2011, Oscar finally relented and said, we want to welcome the public, because they were showing up anyway. They came here to drink, and it was kind of not quite legal at the time, but so we opened this tap room in 2011. And since then, we've expanded our on-site thing dramatically to include a meadow and event center and sports, disc golf and volleyball. So it's morphed into something more than just beer at this point.
Is it one of the first? Is it the first? It is the first.
It was the first.
And was Oscar always a beer guy, or? Yeah.
He did some home brewing in college. He calls it swill. It was the kind of stuff that you typically would throw out, but they're in college and like you got to drink it. So.
Yeah.
And then met an award-winning brewer down in Charlotte as he sold his engineering business and decided to give it a go in Asheville.
Okay. Do you know why Asheville?
The water.
Really?
The water's phenomenal, and there's lots of it. It comes from a pristine watershed that's bordered completely by the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it's phenomenal. You hardly have to do anything to it to make really good beer.
Did he know that, or did he stumble upon that?
He knew that.
So a guy like me thinks water's water. Why am I wrong?
The source, it has a lot of minerality that you don't have to add, that other breweries might have to add in other regions. So it's special. You could almost track the growth of downtown and the localness, for lack of a better word, of Asheville in the same way that the craft beer scene grew, because we really support our own here. As people supported local, then people started visiting here because of that growth, and it kind of snowballed from there.
So tell me about the beer.
So Gaelic Ale is our 30-year-old beer. It's as old as the company, and we're very proud of it. It's still our #1 seller. We've got multiple IPAs, and then we make some beautiful Pilsners.
Let's talk about the storm. Tell me your guys' experience with Helene.
So very cruel irony, that same water that gives us beautiful beer destroyed our town in ways that nobody could imagine. So a result of that was the lack of potable water for almost 2 months.
That's crazy.
So to run a brewery without potable water is a challenge, and it was not a challenge just for us. It was for Sierra Nevada, New Belgium. Every other brewery in town had suffered the same fate.
We've heard a bunch of stories so far. They all seem to have a similar theme running through it, which is y'all looking after each other.
It's remarkable. The same spirit that helps us stay local and buy local was exhibited not only with our people helping each other, but outsiders who came and didn't ask us who we voted for.
How have you received that kindness of strangers? It can be almost an awkward thing at times.
That's a great question. Frankly, I usually hug them. The American spirit is incredible, and the ability to jump in where there's need, it's unmatched in the world, and I can say that with confidence.
There's still work to be done though, right?
There's years of work. There are thousands of bridges and culverts and road damaged. It's not just Asheville. We get a lot of attention because people know about Asheville, but Avery County and many other counties surrounding here suffered similar damage, all the way into Tennessee.
It hit this industry pretty hard because it's based on hospitality and people coming, and I think a lot of people in the country knew that Asheville had gotten hit hard. Is traffic down generally?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're open, and we really need people to know that, and the city definitely does.
Yeah, well, when I pulled up, this place looked like a little oasis. Looked like it was ready to go.
We were spared a lot of damage. There's no doubt about it, and we're thankful for that. And so we need to give back.
You've got a beer on the menu that's helping you give back. Is that right? Did I hear that correctly? Tell me about that.
It's Highland Haze, and the intent is it's draft only, and the intent was to partner with our distributors in a 4-state region and say, we have this beer, we want to support the hospitality industry. So our goal is $10,000. We might exceed that.
According to estimates, tourism is down 10% for the summer. The good news, the vast majority of businesses have reopened, and over 40 breweries are pouring again. Watch new episodes of This Old House, A Carolina Comeback this fall on your local PBS station and stream on the Roku channel.